Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin, and today I have a video for you just to help out a little bit with some grading on banknotes, especially some of these older Confederate banknotes. This is something you'll see often. Here I've got an old 1864 issue 50 and $100 bill from the Confederate States. And you'll see these notes in these holders, and if you're at a show, maybe you'll see notes in holders like this, and you look at them, and man, they look like hot stuff, right? I mean, they look like they could be brand new. Look at the ink, look at the color. Same here with this 100. And I'm in pretty good lighting, so it's already kind of a little bit of a giveaway here. But usually if you're in some place where the lighting's not as good, all of a sudden, and you got glares and reflections, and you're gonna look at something and be like, oh baby, look at that. This note is unk, right? So lighting is very important in grading always. And also, of course, we talk about this anytime you're buying something on eBay or What's Not or anything else. Look at how I could represent this note if I was on What's Not right now. Ready? Look at this beautiful $50 Confederate note. Like, I don't know why I'm talking like that. Okay. But anyways, you get the idea. I mean, you look at it and you can just show it off and talk about, hey guys, this is the best note ever. Look how great it is. And you're going to love this note. By the way, you will love this note, but you just got to be careful about looking at a note and understanding what you're looking at. Notes and coins, this is the same lesson, different subject matter a little bit, but this we're going to get real specific right now on understanding grades. So this is cool. I got one of these here. Woo. All right, so when you get lit, so this is, if you collect notes, by the way, a light that is similar to this, that has like a broad array of lights on it, is really helpful. Now, if you're super close to it, it's like too much. But one of the things that you're going to see here is when you get the light at, especially when you get light at an angle, it creates mountains and hills, right? It creates shadows, and all of a sudden you can see all the rippling all the way down this note, right? Because these are all folds that you see, these lines that pop up. Sometimes, of course, also you can backlight it. This is the other thing, depending on the type of note. Like this paper is really thin, so backlighting is not quite as effective in my mind because it just kind of dilutes everything a little bit. But backlighting, what it will do is it'll help you see some lines. So like right over here under the C, watch this, there a fold. See all those dark lines? That's folds that are showing because the light's exposing it, right? Everything will exposed in the light. And once again, now I start using the angles here, and you'll start seeing all those lines pop up, and those are folds. So a note like this, if it's shown, thus, it looks UNC or AU or something, but like this, you realize the real grade on the note's going to be a very, very fine. And by the way, they still sell based on eye appeal, just like a coin does. Like you can have coins that are very fine, and they'll have very different grade or price points based on how it looks. Let's see this 50 here, same thing. And you start to see all those folds pop up. For those of you who, now I'm saying all those folds, so let me go ahead and point them out, because maybe you're new to all of this and you're like, what folds are you talking about? And so like, these lines here that are popping up, these are all fold lines. And so you'll see all of those. And so all these lines here that pop up, those are all folds. So these notes have both been folded quite a bit. The paper quality is really good. And so you might see notes graded very fine, and they're not as attractive as this, and you might want to pay more for these notes than you would for a really wrinkly VF20 or something. I mean, maybe these are VF35s. Same thing here, when you get the light at an angle, you see these lines that pop up. So, and this is all just a little bit of wrinkliness here. So anyway, this is just something for you to be aware of. Look at the backlit, right? You can't even tell which side of the note you're looking at. It's like magic tricks. So when you're doing paper money or coins, really lighting and angles are your friend. And this is seeing and believing. Seeing things in person can still be deceptive if you don't have the proper lighting, because everyone knows when you look online you can get stuff, and it can be deceptive. But same thing is true in person, because in person this note looks new, now it looks used, right? And so That's just kind of the lesson here. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.